This is Rodkusen and Spooman for Risk on Monday morning, March 22nd, 2010. Real quick video on our group reversal system pertaining to the euro. Now we set up our strategy to trade overnight, and as you can see, we had a nice set of sell signals here right at around 1.350 right in here, and no other trades until right down here, just shy of the bottom of this last move. So nice signals right in this situation. Now, what went into the strategy is very simple. We use our standard group reversal system. Here are our settings, and we filter that through the use of 3 different stochastic zones. A 1090 stochastic zone on both 200, 300, and 600 tick bar. And that's it. It was real simple. So nice signals on the basis of that kind of filtering. Now, in addition to that, let's take a look at the gap data. We run the gap data on a 50 share bar chart, and here we have 2 well-defined gaps, both gaps of which have just been filled. This is a live chart. So taking the long trade below the gaps and waiting until those gaps are filled could have been a nice way to exit. By the way, all of these timestamps are in Central Standard Time. So once again, simple arrangement. Group reversals filtered by stochastic zones, and about a 70 pip short trade, and our long trade has not yet exited by way of the strategy. We could have exited by way of the gap fills, but we're going to let this strategy run. We'll see where it takes us. Now, if you're not familiar with our group reversal system, we advise that you take a look at our website at RSKsys.com. We've been running this strategy on the ES contract now for some time, and have only recently begun to utilize it trading the euro. And it looks very promising. Now, there's one other thing that we're also doing. We've created our own adaptive zone indicator. And we have a couple of adaptive zones on this chart, one based upon a 900 tick bar as well as a 1400. And thus far, we're finding that those 2 zones seem to be very predictive. Now here we find, in the latter part of the market yesterday, Sunday evening, the euro was bouncing just into the lower zone. Now, as we move forward in time, it moves up to the upper zone, then back down to the lower zone. It doesn't make a recovery to the upper zone until much later. Now, when it drops back into the lower zone, as you can see, we're getting a reaction, but it doesn't quite make it to the upper zone. And then it tanks. Okay? Now, when it's going way beyond the lower zone, we don't trade that. We wait until it smooths out and returns. Notice the idea here. It's way beyond the zone. Let it smooth out. Here it's smoothing out right in here. Right in here. Now as it's coming back into the zone at about the same price it was down here, all right, then it's safe to trade. Whoops. And up she goes. And now she's running back into the upper zone. And we should expect to see some sort of a retracement back into the lower zone as we go on this morning. So some interesting things that we're observing with these zones. Still needs a little help, I think. But the zones have, or this particular zone at least, seems to have some real good utility. So we'll keep watching this as we continue to work with this new strategy setting. So come and ask for a demo, ask questions, give us a call, send us an email, comment on our video. We're very interested in your comments. And we'll continue to work with this as we go forward and look for good results with our group reversal system trading the euro. This is Rod Kusin and Spooman for Risk.